Hold on, y'all. Okay. All right. Oh, right. I had to see if my little stream was working. I had to see if my little stream was working. Okay. All right, y'all. What's up? Welcome back to my channel. Y'all already know we about to do a Goodwill BINZ haul. So if y'all caught the last haul, then y'all already kind of know what's going on. I am going to re-explain for anybody new that might be popping in the stream. Definitely leave me a like or a subscribe if you all decide y'all love the content, okay? I know y'all gonna love it, okay? So, all right. This new look came with some new features. We're now taking buyers as well during the live stream. Also, if you are interested in buying something but you're unsure about the measurements and whatnot, let me know. I'm taking donations of $1 or more for try-ons on Tabitha the mannequin. Okay, y'all. So Tabitha is right there, and if you all need her, y'all let me know. One thing I forgot to say, hold on, let me get myself together, y'all. One thing I forgot to say last time is that if you do purchase a measurement or a try on, you can get either or both for $1 donation. So I'm not asking for much, y'all, just, trying to better my stream and whatnot. But I wanted to say it also goes towards your purchase if y'all decide to also purchase, okay? But in case you all are just interested in the measurements, but you go, oh, it doesn't work for me, I want you to know that it's going towards a good cause, okay? I'm going to be working on getting everything together. I definitely want to get another laptop so I can do some streams in horizontal mode. I know that some people can do this on their phone. My phone won't let me to do it. If y'all have some secrets y'all want to tell me, definitely let me know. And then not only that, but my editing and whatnot is limited. So I'm trying to go ahead and get me another computer, okay, y'all? So yeah, thank y'all for clicking on the video. I hope y'all enjoy. Hey, how you doing? You have a question? Okay, go ahead and ask your question. Okay, we just getting started. I don't mind. Go ahead. But yeah, so today we're doing a BINZ haul, Goodwill BINZ, y'all. I got 60 pounds, y'all, on the dot. Okay, so questions and stuff. I am definitely okay with questions. Please make it about the topic of the stream, okay? The topic of the stream is I am a reseller and I resell on eBay, Poshmark, and Mercari, and we are doing a thrifted haul, okay, y'all? So, hey, how you doing, Shervin? I hope I said that right. Yes, thank you so much. Thank you for understanding, okay? All right, so we got so much stuff that I had to kind of like divide it a little bit differently this time. Usually we start with shoes and accessories. This time we're gonna start with clothes, and then I have like a little bonus section at the end with like a couple of just little random things that have nothing to do with shoes, clothes, or accessories per se. So if y'all want to stick around for that, then y'all absolutely can. Hey, Darian. How you doing? Okay, all right, let's get started, okay? So we're starting with clothes, okay. All right, so I'm excited because there's something really, really good in the clothes, y'all, that I want to show y'all really, really bad. But we're going to start with whatever's on top so we can just get through, all right? All right, so first up, all right, we have got, y'all, I had the name of this fabric wrong for so long. This is what's called, not slubbed cotton, which is what I was calling it, but this was actually dang it, now it's gone from my head, y'all. Oh my gosh, I just realized it's messed up. I'm going to probably have my mom fix that. It's crazy because this is new with tags. Okay, all right, we starting off kind of okay, but all right, this is Sincerely Jules. This is it's a different kind of fabric. I'm going to think about it halfway through the stream, but this texture, I can't remember what it's called, but I was calling it slub cotton. It is not. It is, dang, I was just looking it up. Okay, I'm gonna think about it later. That freaking little piece of whatever threw me off. Remember, I'm getting this stuff from the Goodwill bin, so some of the stuff might have a little bit of this or that, okay? All right, moving forward. All right, so this next thing I picked up because of the style. I know we're not in the fall time yet, but I'm collecting all seasons. This is a cute little button-up shirt or cardigan. I guess I want to call it a cardigan because I think it's women's just based on the stitching. But I just really love the color and I love the relaxed fit of this. I also thought like I like the little contrast of these silver buttons. They are actual metal. And look at those little pockets, super cute. It kind of reminds me of the Lag and Looky type stuff. So we're gonna give that a try. This is a new brand to me called Focus Casual Life, okay? All right. And by the way, I will be trying some stuff on Tabitha. You know, if I see something that just I feel like I want to show y'all for free. You don't have to get, you know, if y'all want to try on and I just so happen to show it for free, you know, that happens too, y'all. I'm not going to be like super hard up about try-ons, okay? All right, so up next I have a pair of long shorts for Adidas. It actually was super hard for me to find these or like online basically because I think these are actually like a vintage pair of Adidas pants slash shorts slash knickerbockers. I don't know what to call these. I definitely looked at this like, is it cut? Like what's going on, you know? Because these are men's, I believe, pants. They are called the Predator. I don't know about that, but y'all. Anywho, I saw some on sale. Okay, I saw some on sale, and they're actually kind of a cool style. But yeah, I love the zip pockets, and I love, you know, Adidas is just kind of classic, you know. And when you can find that retro stuff, people are still kind of into that, you know. But regular Adidas can be up and down. Hey Ranger, how you doing? You do not have to spam the chat. It's all good, okay? All right, up next is something I actually got for myself, a cute little tennis skirt. Well, it kind of reminds me of a tennis skirt. It doesn't have, oh wait, actually it does have the shorts. It does have the shorts, beautiful. And it is a new brand to me called DJT. I have no idea, I just thought it was cute. Okay, up next, something really cute and handmade, y'all. I love when I can find this crochet stuff. So this is really, really cute. It does not have a brand, and I definitely did like a once over just to kind of make sure everything was even, like the sleeves and stuff, which I determined that they were. But this definitely looks like some 90s, like Y2K, like, I don't know, like slam poetry or just like the nerdy aesthetic or even kidcore. I freaking love this, okay? Whoever knitted this or crocheted this, is crochet and knitting the same thing? I'm not sure. But whoever did this is adorable, y'all. So I can't wait to get this listed. Y'all know I love a good crochet piece. I have sold some cool ones, you know, not a lot, but some cool ones. I have some on my shop right now. This one is just adorable. And it's even like cropped. Like that's why I don't know if it's like a vintage, because I'm like, would it have been cropped back in the day? I don't know. It's oversized. It's really nice. Like I said, no brand, unfortunately. But yeah, and it actually smells good, which is strange coming out of the bins. But yeah, where did I get all that stuff? I got it from the Goodwill bins, okay? So basically where Goodwill brings all the stuff that doesn't sell in the store. So, and then the next place after that is the landfill. So we kind of saved this stuff from being in the real trash, you know? All right, so up next is, oh, I picked this up and I wasn't sure. I wasn't able to actually find this out there. Thank you. Yes, I think it's pretty cool too. So y'all, I wasn't able to find this out there online, but this is by Martha Stewart. The name brand definitely did get me interested, but the style of it had me just saying I wanted to go ahead and take it home anyway. This is basically like a little poncho with fur trim. It even has like little fur sleeves, okay? And it has this cute little leather button hookup here. I mean, the details are so simple yet elegant. You know what I'm saying? This very cute little snap button there. And I mean, just an oversized, beautiful, like cardigan thing. Let's see what it's made out of because I don't remember. This one, oh, it doesn't say on there. This one is polyester, but it definitely gives something else. Anyways, I don't know what Martha Stewart does out there, but I thought this was adorable, y'all, and great for the upcoming season. So hopefully Martha Stewart like is a pleasant surprise when I lens it, y'all. Oh, and this next thing might be a little bit of a sweater shave project, which I felt a little shame when some resellers are like, I'm not looking for sweater shave projects, and I have like 3 or 4 just sitting in my shop room. But I thought this was worthy. Okay, so this is a 100% cashmere, as y'all can see, a sweater shave project, just a tiny bit. Okay, it has a little bit of pilling. Some of it, I don't think it's supposed to be just like a flat. I think it's supposed to be like kind of fuzzy, this because it's fuzzy all over, to be honest. I'm gonna like hit it up very lightly or whatever, but this is by Nordstrom Signature 100% cashmere. And y'all remember last year I was struggling. I didn't have any sweaters when the winter came around, or at least when the fall came around, and then I was like struggling to get some. Like right now I'm trying to get summer stuff in. Y'all see what's happening. Okay, so yes, like I said, it's a little pilly. I'm gonna hit it lightly, and I'll just, you know, add some commentary and say, hey, little pilling, but definitely very soft. You know, I think somebody will still like that. All right, up next, a really pretty printed sweater. Beautiful. Love the color on this. I think I just picked it up for the style because this is one of those brands I don't pick up as often anymore. And this is Cabby, y'all. I'm very, very selective. And even after I pick it up, sometimes I throw it back. Cabby doesn't do as well for me, but some of the pieces, you know, people will pick it up just because the style is so nice. Like this can be like casual, or it can be career wear. Like people could definitely wear this to work, you know. So yeah, super cute. All right. I'm saving the big one for last, y'all. I don't know if y'all have already picked up on it. Okay. This next thing is a new brand to me, but this I picked up for style also. But I did look into the brand, and I would say maybe y'all should try it out if y'all see it out there in the wild, and just, you know, definitely depending on the style. Okay, but this brand is called 2X Trends. Okay, and this dress I just thought was really, really nice. So it's a pleated maxi dress. Okay, floral, beautiful. It just reminds me of something very high end. Like I could see this on the runway or something. Like the way it flows is just so freaking beautiful. And yes, it's long sleeves, so definitely good for the fall time coming up. The color, like I just love this. You know, it's actually an extra small. I thought when I seen 2X Trends that it might be like a plus size clothing line, but it actually ended up being like an extra small. But you know, I think a person who's a small probably can get into this too. But yeah, this is just really cute. All right. Next up is a top by Cider, which I've been picking up but not necessarily selling. But they're so cute that I just pick them up because I feel like the style, y'all know I'm curating more. So I always say that, but like this time for real, y'all. So this is actually okay for this season and the season coming up. You know, this is because it's short sleeve, but it does give me fall vibes. Okay, it is one of those like tie front kind of like jacket things. It's kind of thick though, I'm not gonna lie, so maybe more towards the end of the summertime, but definitely very cute. I love these natural colors. I'm just the earth tone girl, in case you haven't picked up on it. But yeah, it has like fruits and whatnot, cropped. Definitely really nice style. All right, up next I have a swimsuit. All right, we're getting into the summer. This is y'all, I really tried. It just didn't work out, okay, for me to get some summer stuff. But I picked this up because actually I've been, you know, looking around and I see blue kind of making a comeback. Or I don't even know if it ever left, but this royal blue is definitely popular this season. So this is a plus size swimsuit by Land's End. You know, I'm not the biggest Lands End picker upper, but I do every once in a while. It is a size 14, okay? And mostly I pick up Lands End based on the style. This is just a really cute little swimsuit. So yeah, all right. Up next, uh-oh, my stuff is falling over here, y'all. So much stuff. Okay, up next is a cute little leather skirt. I thought about keeping. I don't know. I have to try it on, y'all. If I decide not to, it'll definitely be listed. This is by a new brand to me called Zigu. It looks to me like they have some selling power. I did see some stuff out there listed by Zigu. I picked this one up because I really like the stitching. I'm gonna try to turn it inside out and like steam it a little bit so you can actually see that stitching in the photos when I put it out. But just kind of, you know, regular schmegular faux leather skirt. And, you know, I think it's a classic. You know, I don't pick up every faux leather skirt, okay? But every once in a while, you know, I pick them up because they're classic. And y'all know, because sometimes they don't last depending on the brand. Some stuff from back in the day, Y2K faux leather was the best faux leather, y'all. If you're looking for good faux leather that's not gonna blow up on you while you're out at the club or something, start rubbing or doing something crazy, definitely look into Y2K faux leather, because a lot of that stuff was like it was like canvas, but it was coated canvas. So I do have a jacket like that in my shop, so that's the only reason I know. But yeah, but some stuff, I don't know, for some reason it lasts longer. Maybe somebody has some insight on that, because I really would like to know what's the difference between the faux leathers, because some of them like literally are a ticking time bomb. But anyways, moving on. Okay, last thing. This is the moment we've been waiting for, okay? This is the brand that I've been searching for forever, okay? That was a lot of fours. But y'all, I thought I would never find it. But there it was. As soon as I was trying to leave, they brought out another clothing bin. And I was like, you know what? I'm going in. Okay, I'm not leaving. I pushed my basket back behind that little yellow line. And girl, guess what we found? Let me show y'all. Look at this. I seen it poking out. And yes, it's winter time. Yes, it's something winter time, okay? Can anybody guess? Probably not, okay? Because this one is one of the ones. But yes, y'all, let me show y'all. Let me stop giving y'all all this suspense. This is actually by Suzanne, y'all, the real Suzanne. Remember when I found that Suzanne with Madewell in the store, and I was like, it wasn't worth anything for some reason. But y'all, it's the first time for everything, and I'm so excited. It is an extra small, and it is for next season, you know. But Suzanne is so pricey out there, y'all. I'm telling y'all. But actually, I'm really excited that I like the piece. Like, this piece is like elegant. It's like beautiful. Like, it's soft. Look at these little pearl buttons. It's just beautiful. And this, I pulled out the bins. No stains, y'all. No stains. This is just amazing, okay? Super amazing, okay? It has a beautiful open back. This is the back. And really nice pleats down here. I can't wait to get it all steamed out, y'all. This is going to be beautiful. I don't even know what the price range is. Honestly, I just know, like, because I have a little BOLO book, and that's one of the ones, okay? I've been looking for forever, so good on us. Okay, so moving on to the next thing. I'm just gonna go into the accessories because oh, let me move this one out of the way. I'm gonna save this one for last because that's kind of more like an odd thing. We'll go into the accessories and then we'll do the shoes. All right, so up next, I actually found a little Lily Pulitzer mug. If I can just talk today, y'all. I got a little nervous right at the beginning, I ain't gonna lie. But here we go. We have a Lily Pulitzer mug. I don't really know what these go for, but when I was in the store, I did see like coffee cups and whatnot for like upwards of 50 bucks, you know, not mugs, but like the actual coffee cups with the lids and stuff. So we shall see. At worst to worst, it'll be on the $10 shop if that's what it's worth, but I doubt it with Lily Pulitzer. So we'll see though. I'm not sure. Mugs are kind of a strange territory for me. I used to pick up a lot of them, and then I just stopped because I don't know where they said it, Jesus. I just stopped because they weren't necessarily selling, and I was just trying to pick up interesting ones, and it's kind of a weird game, okay? Up next, I got these socks, okay? These socks are brand new, okay? I don't know what this is all about, but I thought they were freaking adorable. So they have like little horsies on them. They have metallic thread, really cute little stripes. They are a small pair, so I really don't know. And this brand, I really can't read. And last time I realized that my board was backwards, so I'm sure this is backwards for y'all. But if y'all recognize this, let me know. Hey, animation test. Hey. But yeah, y'all, anybody know this brand? What this is? I can't read it. But I'm going to do a lens on it, so no big deal. But they're just cute, you know. Every once in a while, I sell just some cute socks. So yeah, random, but good, okay? Up next, I have a cute little pair of shades I'm going to put on the $10 shop. It actually matches my outfit. And so why not, you know? They are by BINZ Camuto. I've never done BINZ Camuto accessories. I've sold some boots and whatnot. I know it's pretty expensive for real, like retail. But you know, resale is kind of like, you know, so it might be on the $10 shop. You know, don't quote me on Facebook. I might have to go ahead and lens that first, okay? But these are actually a really, really cute shape. I love the color of them. They match my nails. For, well, almost, y'all. This isn't even the pink that I thought this was gonna be, y'all. Like, something about when I pick nail colors at the nail shop, it's just never what I think it's gonna be for real. But it's okay, we rolling with it, okay? But yes, I love these little cute little shades. So you might be able to get these for $10, you know, hey, or send me an offer. You know, I'm not hard up. Okay, and then up next I have a really cute but kind of interesting accessory that, you know, somebody might be into. You know, it might not be everybody's little tea, but I thought this was beautiful, y'all. So this is like a beaded belt. It's tied in the back. I might have to figure this whole part out, to be honest, but I thought it was pretty. I love like the colors. All of the little stones or cubic zirconiums are there. I didn't see a, oops, sorry. I didn't see a brand on it, but I'm going to kind of just go over it and make sure there's no like initials or something, because this could be like a vintage brand. You never know. Y'all know how y'all be scrolling through Poshmark and you see these things. I'm gonna show y'all the little details on it because it's actually really nice. Yeah, you'll be scrolling through Poshmark and you'll just see this random thing listed at like thousands of dollars, and you're like, what is it? And it's like some vintage brand that, like, you know, nobody knows but the people who know it, you know. So anyways, I thought this was really, really cute. And at worst, it could be like a costume thing, which I love selling cosplay stuff. So anybody going Halloween as Queen of the Nile or something like that, definitely gives me very Egyptian, you know, very royal Egyptian vibes. Or maybe you could wear it as a necklace. Oh, okay, all right. Depending on who you are, you know what I'm saying, if you feel like jazzing it up like that, okay? All right, we're gonna see though, but I thought it was beautiful, so I picked it up. Up next, we got us a hat. Okay, got us a cowboy hat. All right, y'all know I'm in the great state of Texas. This I knew by looking at it, and because I think I've watched a few hat makers do this, I knew this was real leather. This has no tags and no brand on it, but I know with my heart of hearts and with this little burn line right here, what it means. That means somebody absolutely pressed this hat out of a sheet of leather, okay? So let me show y'all that inside. See, there's no seams in this, okay? This is absolutely a real leather hat worn by a real cowboy or cowgirl, okay? So we're gonna get this one to whoever is into that type of aesthetic, y'all. I love the little thing that goes around the head. Yeah, just really nice, really authentic, beautiful, okay? All right, moving forward, I got another hat, which is a cosplay hat. Again, I love selling these things. This is actually by Spirit Halloween. Y'all know Spirit sells this stuff for ridiculous prices. So my pleasure to go ahead and bring it to y'all at a, you know, a discounted price, but it's in great condition, so I didn't want to leave it behind. There's the little spirit tag. Does it have a size? No, I think it's just like a one size, but it's really nice, like really good quality. That's one thing I'll say about spirit costumes and stuff. The times that I have sold it, it's been like really good quality. All right, and I think this is my last. No, I have one more. I have one more. So this is another hat. This one is, I believe, either vintage or a vintage company, like a company that's been around for a long time. Because I see this out there a lot. I just don't pick it up all the time. But I liked this hat. Like something about this hat. It gives me very Chicago, like the musical. So I felt very 1920s, 1930s, you know what I'm saying? Very Prohibition vibes out of this hat. I went ahead and picked it up. I believe, yep, it's 100% wool. So great for the upcoming season and for that vintage girly out there that likes this, or guy, whatever, whoever, you know, might like this. So yes. And it also has this little thing on the inside to help with the fit. Okay. All right. And let's see, is that it? Oh, I said one more. Okay. Oh, and lastly, I got another leather thing. This is a leather bucket bag. So the bucket string is actually on the inside for this one, which I don't think I've seen that. It doesn't go like outside of the leather here, but it does like pull just like a leather bucket bag, which I love a bucket bag. I'm a bucket bag girl. Okay. So I picked this up because I know it's genuine leather, doesn't have a brand. And yeah, there's some great leather makers out here, and sometimes people just want a good leather bag. It doesn't really matter about the brand, y'all. So as long as it's in great condition. So yeah, and this one was. So I'm gonna go ahead and polish her up with my leather conditioner and cleaner and see who out there wants her. She does have a little bit of like wear and stuff, but actually she's pretty good. Not too bad. Definitely think she's got a few years left in her. All right. Oh, one last accessory. Got some Mickey ears, y'all. I have another pair of Mickey ears that I'm going to sell it with, okay? Because Mickey ears are very finicky. Depending on which ones you find out there, they could be worth a lot of money, okay? And by a lot of money, I mean like $30, maybe 40, okay? But you can get, you know, any different kinds out there, but I'm going to sell a bundle. So I have a pair that are like a hot pink color. And these ones have the little like boho theme, I guess, or like tie-dye theme. I guess I would call that boho. But yeah, found those out there, and yeah, people love to buy that before going to the park, because sometimes I think they're more like a lot expensive in the park. So yeah. All right. Oh, well, we'll start with whatever's in this bin. We have the shoe bin coming up, but this is on the top, so we're gonna go ahead and show y'all, which is another accessory. All right, this is our vintage bolo of the day. Okay, hold on, stuff is moving around. Y'all, I saw this and I knew why nobody picked it up, and that's exactly why I picked it up. Y'all, look at this thing. It is so freaking cute. So if y'all saw my post where I was like, can you spot the polo? And I put hint is vintage. I know my little top hat was sitting in the back, so people might have thought like that. Top hat was the vintage bolo. No, sweetheart, it is her. She was looking right back at you, okay? This is so adorable to me. I love stuff like this. Very whimsical. It reminds me of a Tim Burton movie. I just freaking love this, y'all. So it is a little cat purse. So basically the chain goes all the way through the bag, and then you open the top like this. Okay, gotta loosen it up a little bit. And it is made of like wood. So it's really nice. It looks absolutely handmade. All this little decoration and embellishment. I mean, look at this crazy looking bag, but it is somehow cute, okay? It is by Mary Frances, like from Sister Act. Mary Frances. Okay, so I looked this up. This bag is worth about 150. I'm rounding up. It's probably like 140-ish, 30-ish. But I mean, who would have thunk it? Who would have freaking thunk it except me? Okay, I was gonna pick this up either way it goes. Okay, I was going to have to get a good look at this bag before I just left. Okay. So I really love this little chain here and the little pink thread through it to kind of give it that thing. The person obviously who owned it, they tied this up. So I'm going to do my best to undo that, which it should be fine. It feels a little snug right now, but it should be fine later. And it also has a little thing that says Mary Frances that hangs off like a little bag charm. Like, this is adorable. Okay. Super cute. Okay. I love when I find stuff like this. So yeah, this is our vintage bolo. If you see some wackadoo crazy little stuff out there, you never know. It might be Mary Frances and it might be vintage and it might be worth at least $100. Okay, so pick it up, check it out. So yeah, I can't wait to list this. I can't believe all of the beads are like there. Like, I'm looking right at it and I'm not seeing, like, I'm seeing one bead missing, which is still good. One bead. Okay, I'll show y'all right there on the cat's cheek. One little bead. Not bad. Not freaking bad. Yeah, y'all. All right. So moving on to the shoes. We got some good shoes up in here. I'm trying to see what I want to show y'all first, okay? Bread and butter shoes, but also a couple of high-end ones, all right? All right. So let's start off with the retro ones I have. So I decided to pick up these little mud shoes. Definitely a Y2K. You know what I'm saying? Y2K pickup. I think Y2K is still doing its thing, but you know, it just depends on like the moment. You never know. Like, sometimes Y2K does really great, and sometimes, you know, it sells for $12. But I'll be okay with that this time because these are pretty lightweight. But also, it was just nostalgic for me, so I went ahead and picked them up. But yeah, aren't they super cute? So yeah, all right. Up next, we have some, I'm going to call these Wednesday Addams. They're just some Mary Janes with a nice big chunky heel. But they are by Madden Girl. So a good little bread and butter. And yeah, I just thought they were a classic in great condition. They almost give me Y2K too. I think Y2K had a lot of Mary Janes in it. I never thought about it, but honestly. Yeah. So, like I said, some bread and butters, kind of regular ones, but I was just like, I was finding all of these matches because at first, honestly, I was finding just one at a time, and then I was going through and luckily finding my matches. There was a few I had to throw back, but only a few. All right, up next is some Franco Sarto boots. Just a cute little heel going there. Like, don't we love that? Like a little skinny heel, that really beautiful structure. Pointed toe. Okay, they need a little bit of polishing, not gonna lie, but otherwise they are in great condition. Just super, super cute. Okay, I didn't tell y'all sizes. Don't, if y'all want to know sizes, definitely let me know. Sometimes I'm just going through the stuff because I'm just recording a video sometimes, but y'all can definitely talk to me. Let me know if y'all need some sizes or whatever. So these are a size 7.5, y'all, and I believe, yep, a leather upper. So perfect. These will last you a while, okay? Because they have that leather upper material. I don't sell a lot of Franco Sarto because I find it to be kind of like a really slow mover, so I'm selective. But yeah. All right. Up next, these are so cute. I didn't even know this brand even sold shoes, but I mean, I never really thought about it. These really cute little heels, y'all. Mules are great for the summertime, y'all. Beautiful. This can go dressed up or dressed down. Good American, y'all. Good American. So I found just one of them, and I was walking around for the longest with just one of them, y'all. And when I finally saw the other one, I snatched that shoe so freaking quick. Y'all, these are freaking adorable. I probably already said that. Can you blame me? I love these. Love these. Neutral. I mean, it got enough banji in it to where it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of say you a fun girl. You know what I'm saying? But it's kind of an auntie shoe at the same time. I freaking love that. So, yeah. This one is a size 9. Good size. That's my size. Y'all better snatch this up when I look. When I list this, they better not leave this listed too long. Okay? They better snatch it because I might get tempted, y'all. This is definitely a cute little shoe. And in great condition, almost like new without tags. Okay. All right. Up next, I got. Now I haven't picked up this brand as much, and every time I feel awkward about it. Like this time, I feel a little awkward about it, but they do good. You know, hey, I can't really complain. So these are bed stews, and they are giant to me. Okay, I'm sorry for you guys out there that definitely, you know what I'm saying. These are just a big shoe to me, and it made me feel nervous. I'm not even gonna hold you. And also they are a little worn, but when I looked out there for this particular style, all the ones I saw were kind of worn at that little toe right there. All of them had like a little scratchy scratch. So yeah, let me show y'all the brand. These are bed stew. Okay, very expensive leather brand, and they only a size 12. I really didn't think, like, I thought they were like a 14 or something, you know, but they just look giant to me. Y'all, I'm sorry. I apologize. I don't mean to offend nobody. But yeah, y'all, they're actually really nice. But anyways, I've only picked them up a handful of times. I think because there's so much hype around them in the reseller community, I definitely thought they were going to do like way better. But they're really good, like high-end bread and butter. Unless you find it new or like real good, okay? All right, so up next, y'all, I almost had to fight for it. Now, I didn't fight. I'm kidding. But the way that the people took off for this shoe bin, because this was actually when the shoe bin came out. The other stuff, I was picking it up between the clothes. Y'all, when this shoe bin came out, when I say, y'all know how it's usually two sides to a bin, the bins when people are running down the bins. Somebody ran in the middle. I couldn't even believe that. Like, I don't know what they were grabbing for, but I grabbed for these and I didn't even know what they were. But when I got them, when I like got my eyes on them, because I grabbed for this top right here, because I was like, okay, leather, okay, that's what I be thinking, leather. I'm just spotting out leather when I'm grabbing in the shoes. So I picked this one, and I picked up one of them, and I saw the other one kind of dug down below, and I was reaching over. Y'all, when I got a good look on her, I already knew what they was. Some of y'all already know. These are Fry. Y'all, and they're in pretty good condition. I mean, they have a little bit of, they have a little bit of, but these are definitely like the over $100 Fry leather boots in a great color as well. Really nice. Like that freaking little wear, it doesn't really take away from it. Like, to me anyways. I'm not just talking, I'm not just capping, y'all, I promise. But this is a size, let's see, 8. So this is a size 8. I just smell the leather coming off of that. But y'all, I love this. I mean, I couldn't believe nobody else even grabbed for it. I didn't have no competition for it, even though everybody was like storming that little area. Y'all, I was able to just, y'all, I mean, what? The BINZ fairies was looking out for me, okay, y'all? The BINZ fairies, or maybe my little Tinkerbell over there. But yeah, y'all, okay. All right, moving on. Let's see. We got one more pair. Oh, we got a few more pairs of shoes. Sorry. Actually, there's some interesting stuff at the bottom of this bin. So we're going to kind of move into my interesting things too. There's not going to be like a perfect transition. We just going to go right into it. So this pair of shoes is actually by a brand that I have no idea anything about. I didn't get to search it. I just picked these up because I thought they were adorable. And they do give me that they're like a European style shoe or something. I'm not going off of nothing. I literally just picked them up. I did not lens these. So yeah, this is ABEO. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. They remind me of dance codes in the bottom. So I'm like, these are definitely a good shoe. Like, come on. Sometimes I'm just looking at the details and I'm like, yeah, somebody gonna like that. Really nice, comfortable little heel, something you can dress up or dress down. Like, this is so soft and cushiony. Like, not super soft, but like the right amount of firmness and stuff. Like, they just feel good and they're in great condition. Like, yeah. So let me tell y'all what the size is if I could find it. I think I had a hard time finding it before. These are leather, real leather, or leather upper, it says. Ooh, this was one of them hard ones. Let's see. I really can't see it. And I'm not having a senior moment, even though I probably look like I am. I just really can't see it. These letters are so small, so I'm gonna have to take my time with it later, y'all. Ooh. Sorry if that hurt y'all ears. Okay. I really don't see it on here. I see the leather thing, and I'm gonna have to pay attention to it later, like get a good light on it and see what it is. But I know this is a good shoe. So anywho, yeah. All right, so like I said, there were some kind of like little things that I picked up that I was just like, you know, hey. All right, so this thing is actually a blast from the past. You know if you know. A real one. A real one. Lisa Frank. Y'all, if you listen, if you one of the girls that girl, you know what Lisa Frank do, okay? So this is actually a cute little, like it's like a little bag, but it's like a folder for you to do your Lisa Frank activities. Look at that. Beautiful. Lisa Frank actually does really good out there, like for what it is, you know, for what it is, okay? The numbers are good. It does have some coloring in it, okay? Ooh. Actually, I think it might be mostly colored. I don't know. It might just be this little coloring book comes as just, you know, a free gift, a part of it. But my girl did okay. Or my guy, whoever did this, they did okay. But yeah, I picked this up for nostalgia purposes, and I know people are buying Lisa Frank out there on eBay and on Poshmark, like the different little stuff that Lisa Frank sells. It's kind of hard to find out here. There is some kind of copycat brands now, so yeah. There's little Ziploc pouchy. Somebody might want to take this to school. You know, I could see an art student taking this to school with their little sketchbook or something on the inside of that. That would be super cute, you know, a little retro girly. So we love us some Lisa Frank, y'all. So yeah. All right, up next, what else we got in here? Found me a tripod, y'all. So when we go on our thrift with me's, I finally got one that's gonna hold y'all steady, okay? So we're gonna be rocking out. I actually found 2 tripods. The other one I used earlier, so it's way like over there. So I just thought I'd show y'all this one. This one has little suction cups, so I can suction it to a mirror or something. Probably won't be doing that, but I really liked it because it's bendable, and it's actually just a backup to the other one I have, because the other one is also bendable, and I'll be able to kind of like attach it to whatever I need to attach it to. Might have to figure out if this tightens up though. Oh yeah, it does. It's a little screw. Okay. Oh. Okay. Perfect. I'm gonna do that later. All right. Up next, I have a few more shoes and some other stuff. Okay. This next thing I picked up because it was just good, like just really good condition. This is another pair of Madden Girl shoes. Really beautiful color on that. I love that deep, like not chocolate brown, but it's like between that light brown that we saw in the Fry boots and just a little bit more dark and like that dark chocolate brown, like a mixture almost. I love this color. So these ones are, let's see what size these are. These are 7.5. Okay, nice chunky heel. Good for an outdoor situation. Cute little peep toe. These look almost new. All right. Up next, another pair of shoes. Now, I knew exactly what these were. These are by COS. They are a little worn, okay, so excuse them, but they are real leather. At least I believe they look like a real leather. They honestly look like a Madewell shoe, but I picked them up like this, so I knew, or they were actually together like this on a rubber band. Y'all know how it be at the BINZ. And COS is that high-end H&M brand. So they do work with like real leather and whatnot. So as y'all can see, this is a size, oh, y'all probably can't see, 39. Actually, y'all, it's probably backwards for y'all, but yes. So we're gonna see. I never sold this brand shoes, but I have sold some clothes by this brand, and they do all right out there. And I think this is kind of a classic little shoe. This could even be good for right now, like the summertime and even into the fall. All right. Up next, I got some heated rollers for myself. This is kind of a blast from the past, but I was thinking about these when I was doing my hair, and I was like, I wonder if these will work both on my natural hair and on my like extensions. So I finally found like a pack that have everything in it. So we got the little clamps for the rollers there, and we have the little plug right in there. So I'm gonna be trying that out later. But yes, there's a girl on YouTube who does vintage hairstyles using vintage products, and y'all, some of the vintage products is better than the stuff we using now. I'm just saying, okay? I'll rest my case. I won't bring it up anymore. I'm just saying, okay? Nobody get upset with me. I know y'all love y'all's curling wands. I know y'all love that stuff. But that vintage stuff be doing the trick, okay? That girl's hair be coming out cute, okay? All right, so at the BINZ, they had a bunch of these wireless headphones. So I picked up like 10 of them. You know, when they have stuff like that at the BINZ, I always pick them up. Sometimes I can sell them. So let's see, can I show y'all this pair? Yes, okay, I can show y'all this pair. They're actually really nice, okay? I don't know if I will get to sell them. Probably if I do, though, they might be on the $10 shop. But if not, y'all know what ends up happening to this stuff. It ends up being free gifts. Yep. So I'm kind of selective depending on what it is. But these are those like sport headphones. You can just string them around your neck and wear them while you're running or whatever, because they have that nice little thing that holds it up on your ear. Like, I know everybody's into the AirPods and stuff like that, but that stuff falls out of my ear, okay? I do like these if I'm going to be outside doing some running or doing some, you know, I ain't running that much, but on the treadmill, doing some running, y'all. Doing some jogging, some light jogging, light walking on the treadmill or whatever. I like to have something that can hold on to my little bitty ear, y'all, because sometimes them little AirPods just don't work for me, or AirPod-like things. I don't necessarily have AirPods right now, but yes, y'all. So yeah, super cute. Would have never guessed it. They were super cheap, so y'all know I paid almost nothing for them. So we'll see what ends up happening. I'll do a quick little lens or see if there's something on the brand out there. If not, it could be a free gift, okay? All right, moving on. I actually picked up a few like household things. So I did pick up a retro looking lamp. It is dusty, so just excuse it, but I just thought it was really nice. I wish there was two, but I was like, yeah, somebody might decide this actually goes with their aesthetic of their bedroom or on their desk or something like that. You don't always necessarily need two lamps, okay? This one definitely is retro because this tells me this tells me we're retro, okay? So definitely super cute or whatever, and we'll see what happens. At first I was gonna keep it for myself, but I didn't like the way it looked in the place where I wanted it, so I'm going to sell it, okay? The other household item I got, because I saw it listed out there for like $20 or so, is this retro lemon squeezer. I also watched a cute little meme on eBay, or not on eBay, on Instagram, that was saying how to tell the difference between cut glass and like, I guess molded glass, or like, I forget what it is, like cut glass and I believe molded or something. I'm not sure. It's like when you press your hand up against it, if it feels sharp, it's cut glass. So this one, I believe, is cut glass. So I believe cut glass is more expensive than the other kind, okay? So I did see it listed out there for, I think maybe 30, but I think I wouldn't do it for 30, maybe 25, maybe even 22. But yeah, somebody might want that for their like cottagecore kitchen. All right. Up next, I'll show y'all the last household thing later because it's underneath this. I picked up a series of movies, I think. Is this movies? I don't know if it's movies or a show, to be honest. But I picked it up because I saw this listed out there for $130-something. And although I'm not familiar with it, somebody definitely is. So this is Monty Python's, okay? So I know there's a Mighty Python, so I'm guessing this is a spoof of that Mighty Python thing. So this is the Flying Circus. It is a 14-disc set. And basically I checked all of them. All of the DVDs are there. I didn't get the full like thing that goes on the outside because it was all torn up in the bins. Nobody was picking it up, so I went ahead and grabbed it. And like I said, it was listed for like $130-something. I might follow suit with maybe like 100. That was my idea when I did pick it up. But I'm gonna definitely do some more research to see if there's any other ones listed out there for cheaper. Okay, before I do that. All right, let's see. Let me put this down. This next thing, again, these are just odd items I picked up. Okay, we're towards the end here. Thank y'all for hanging in there with me. All right, this is a like heavy duty harness for like a dog. So I see this mostly on like service dogs, but I know other people use these as well. So this one, it basically is brand new. There's not even any fur on it. So sometimes I see some good things out there for pets and whatnot. I do pick it up, okay? But only if it's in great condition. I do not like to bring home stuff that has a lot of fur on it, simply because I do put into my listed no pets and stuff. So I have to make sure nothing has fur. So yeah, but this is really nice. This is by Ice Fang. I don't really know this company. I did look it up. I believe it was listed for like $30 or so. So yeah, I went ahead and picked it up. This will probably only be listed on eBay and Mercari. Okay. And then lastly, our last item of the haul is something for the home. And I picked it up because it's brand spanking new, y'all. And I did look it up, and I believe it did say some nice price. I don't remember though, because if it was over 30, I was like, all right, cool, whatever. But this is a, wait, let me make sure I say it right. A bath fan. So a bath fan upgrade kit. So it's still in the plastic. I think it's like a DIY thing for if someone is like, you know, upgrading their bath fan. Let's see. I got a better little picture of it. Let's see. For someone who is updating their bath fan, they can use this upgrade. So yeah, I did look it up, and like I said, it had a good price out there. And at the end of the day, yes, I sell a lot of clothes and accessories and shoes, but I am a reseller. I sell whatever is sellable. And it's actually by Braun, which I believe I know that brand. I've seen that brand so much that, yeah, I think it's a trusted brand. So yeah, that's really it. I have about 9 more of those headphones left in this little basket, and that's about it. So like I said, thank y'all for hanging in there with me. Thank y'all for leaving likes. Thank y'all for subscribing if y'all end up liking the content. If y'all have any more questions or anything y'all want to say, you know, let me know in the chat. You know, I'll give y'all a second or two to go ahead and type. Y'all, that was quite a bit of stuff. Like, but for some reason, when I got home, I was like, this was 60 pounds. Like, I don't know. Does that ever happen to y'all if y'all shop at the BINZ? Yeah. But yeah, okay, y'all. I'm not going to stay on too long or hold y'all up. I do appreciate y'all rocking with me. And I will see y'all for the next time we have the BINZ haul. It will be a few weeks though, because I have so much stuff to list now. So just look out for the notification or the post. I'm always going to try to let y'all know as soon as I possibly can, a day ahead or whatever. And if y'all want to send donations, remember, oh, I forget, my little thing is backwards. My Cash App for this channel and for my business, which my shop is called GL Boutique, or Gently Loved Boutique, on Poshmark and eBay and stuff. This channel is called Retail Remedy, but the Cash App is Shop GLB, all one word. Okay, that's my Cash App. If y'all seen something today and y'all want me to hit y'all up on an email, send me $1 Cash App with the email. I will put it towards whatever you want to purchase. And we can go from there, because I'll hit you up from my shop email. Okay, if y'all do that. All right. Thank y'all again. I will see you guys later. Bye.